Welcome to another video. I am Max, this is Kat, and we have with us Specks.
Hello everyone.
Hello. Today we're going to review I don't know, an overload of derp. It's derp in InfoWars, and I forgot. That the Drunk Debunk show is live at this time. That's all Specks' fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right, let's do that and load up this video. Of course, you can't find this on YouTube, so you have to watch it on flatearthdave.tv. So yeah, we don't have the side chat or anything else like that, but
Max, if you're on Flat Earth's website, can you feel your data leaking already? I can feel my data leaking already.
Yes. Fortunately, it's okay, because all my data is already out there. But yes, the app is still leaking data as of today, right now. It hasn't been fixed. So, Dave, I don't know what you're going to do about that, Dave. Before we get into it,
he paid $20,000 to a developer, DP Depunks. Shout out DP. Was making a video where he said that Dave paid $20,000 to fix his security issues when he could have just done it for free.
Yes, but didn't actually do anything. So I don't know what he spent the money on. Before we get into it, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your seat, and you'll subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel, and let's dive right in.
You know that YouTube puts labels on all truth videos, right? Yeah, they'll put truth on every Flat Earth video. Why would they do that? Why would they put any Flat Earth? And then if you punch in, there's a video called The History of Flat Earth by Eric Dubé. If you punch that in on YouTube right now, it won't take you to that. It'll take you to 100 videos that they produce to turn you away.
Yeah, because Flat Earth is false. And no one cares. It's okay that you're not... I like this. Big Fish says it's mate time. Indeed.
Hey, turn you off from Flat Earth. You can punch it in word for word. The History of Flat Earth by Eric Dubé. It won't come up. They'll give you 100 videos of videos.
I tried to. Let me tell you something. I tried to search.
Why would they do that?
I tried to search Trump Russia to see what they were going to say there on Google, and it wouldn't let me search it.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they do that?
Alex,
why would they do that?
If I looked up for
between Eddie Bravo, the guy here on the right, and Alex Jones, which of them is angrier? Because like they're like,
I don't know. But Eddie Bravo was featuring Eric Dubé's documentary level.
Yeah. Let's see. 1 second. Hold on. History of Flat Earth.
Does Professor Dave come up? It usually does for me when I search Flat Earth. I always get Professor Dave because he's like way more popular than any of the Flat Earthers. Shout out Dave Farina. You're a legend.
Yeah, true.
Who do you get?
From Flat Earth Dave, and then History of Flat Earth, Eric Dubé. It appears.
So he just lied.
So he just lied.
Yeah, we're 4 minutes in.
This is wild.
Yeah, he just blatantly lied.
like underwater basket weaving a year ago, I could go to my history and find it. If you watch a whole bunch of Flat Earth videos, like some of my videos and other good videos, then you go to your history, it's not there and it's replaced with propaganda.
Make you a little suspicious.
I don't know. I found videos that I've watched years ago on my history thing. So I don't know. I'm going to have to hold on. Let me get my controller. I'm going to have to press X to out.
It's based on all the shit you went through. You fucking went through all the shit. You should be questioning fucking everything. You should throw everything out.
We have a delay. We're on 300 radio stations. You got to only cuss occasionally.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Isn't it weird that no one
only cuss occasionally? Occasionally.
the circumnavigated south. Isn't it weird that they faked the 24-hour sun in Antarctica? Isn't it?
Dave, inject it real good. Inject that hope.
Yes, when this is from a year ago. Oh, hasn't aged well.
Yeah.
Don't you love those self-burns? We don't even have to refute you, Dave.
Weird that there's camcorder, there's webcams in Antarctica where that you can watch the shadows go around, it's going, and then all of a sudden, it skips 8 hours. Every day, it skips 8 hours in their summer. When the
Yap. That's all fake now. That we don't care.
No. We've got a full 24-hour video, Dave. So.
Yeah, I can post the links for the time lapses, for the real-time video. This is just yapping, Dave, and you know it.
Could be a 24-hour sun, but in the winter they give us the full 24 hours, and when we contact them and say, why are you cutting out 8 hours, they go, oh, we don't have enough bandwidth.
So what happened to Magellan then?
He just went around. What about Amelia Earhart? She literally went around the world. If you walked around Austin, does that make Austin a sphere?
Damn.
Oh my God, no, you're so dumb. You're so dumb, dude, no. But if you walk around the world, it makes it a sphere. If you start walking one direction and you get back to the same place, there's only one shape that allows you to do that, Davey.
Got you. How about the endless documents from NASA and the military when they're not even talking about flat Earth or round Earth? They're talking about calculating the motion of missiles and high altitude aircraft. When calculating, because it's got the trajectory and the speed, it's got to be perfect. The number one rule, document after document after document. The number one rule, if you want the precise calculations of the motions of missiles and high altitude aircraft, you have to assume we're on a flat, non-rotating Earth.
Oh my God, no.
Max, I know FDF is. I will repeat what FDF is. First off, those documents assume gravity, so you guys can't use those. The floats can't use those for that reason. They assume an aircraft of constant mass. That's not a thing. They lose fuel. They assume a stationary atmosphere. That doesn't work because there's wind. So no, they don't. And no, those don't give you perfect calculations if you're assuming some things to make those calculations simpler. They simplify the calculations, but also, they mention gravity, so the flight earthers do not get to use those documents.
Right. It's wild how they do that. And also the exercise in saying, oh no, NASA lies, everything is fake, and then also here are some NASA documents that kind of say flat Earth.
That's a stolen concept. And also the one where they claim that NASA means to lie in Hebrew, when you can just look it up and it doesn't.
No, right. Because it's not it's not a word, it's an acronym, and also the Hebrew word is Nasha. So Big Fish says Eddie Bravo is dumber than a box of rocks. Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you get beat up in the head for a living.
Yeah.
I mean, we shouldn't be asking Eddie. You shouldn't be going around giving your opinion on scientific matters. No one cares.
You have to assume that the crazy conspiracy theory that we're on some flat Earth is real to get the right numbers.
While other networks lie to you about what's happening now, InfoWars tells you the truth.
But then, for example, if you bring up a table of a ballistics table from the military that has Coriolis, and then they panic and say, no, that doesn't exist. No consistency there. But it's a silly argument to make. Those documents, we know what they say, please.
About what's happening next. Visit InfoWars.com.
CGI.
I can't believe you think that's real.
Oh, God.
I can't believe you.
Listen, I love you when you come to town. I love you to death. And I love challenging the system. But Eddie, Trump has been convicted of this fraud. They're trying to have World War III. They're announcing they're going to start bombing Russia with U.S. weapons. And all I said this morning is, I said, you're coming in. Can you at least talk a little bit about Trump, the politics, the world, and then we can talk about, the Easter Bunny stuff.
Easter Bunny stuff.
I'm being mean. No, Eddie wants to tell you the big secret: the world's flat. And he's got
Flat Earth Dave.
He's got Flat Earth Dave, folks, one of the biggest flat earthers here with us. Dave Weiss.
Alex forgot his
FlatEarthDave.com. So fine, just tell the big secret. It's all flat. They really beat him.
Well, the thing is, when you look for flat Earth, it's like looking for truth. You're not going to find it on Google. You're not going to find.
Oh. Yes, of course. Looking for truth.
Anything.
I think challenging the system's good, but just humor me. Give me your take on Trump, your take on Russia before we go into the worst flag.
I don't really follow a lot of that. I listened to what you said.
It's got to be easy though.
I'm flat Earth Dave. I don't deal with anything else other than promoting my app. That's all I do, Alex Jones. I can't.
We talk about flat Earth all day, nothing else.
I think that the entire system's rigged. It's all fake, and it's a complete and total mess. And
I think when you're being lied to, that's a reasonable response.
We are being lied to, for sure. We're being lied to about everything. And NASA, is what tells us that the Earth is a globe. You're showing CGI pictures. The globalists lie about the globe.
Well, I've got a big telescope I've had since high school, and some others, and I can watch Jupiter turn. Right. I'll drink a 6-pack of beer. I can watch the sun with a green lens. I'm looking at it through a lens. It's not a CGI. It's the sun. Are you looking at Earth?
Can you pull up Jupiter?
Are you looking at Earth? No, but the issue is, as above, so below. Here's the deal. The universe.
Oh, that's a nice reversal there of giving them verses. That was nice.
Universe is forming. It's explosive. It's heating. Everything goes into a globe, just like metal sprayed into the wind that's molten goes into little spheres. So all I look at is I'm seeing spheres out there.
Right.
And so are you saying Jupiter and Saturn are not round?
I'm saying that they appear to be round. If you could anything in the
oh yeah, they appear to be.
He dodged the question. It was a yes or no question, and he just dodged it.
Yes, they appear to be round. Why is that? Gee, I wonder.
Distance will look like a sphere. I have a video of a train in the distance, and it looks like the sun. It looks like the moon, but when it comes to you, you see that it's square.
How are they rotating?
Well,
how do I look at them?
Was he on drugs?
No, he's talking about the headlights on a car and
how I thought he was talking about his I thought he was talking about the ayahuasca video.
No, but it's a dumb argument. Oh my god.
Yeah, it really is.
Big Fish. Yes, I caught that. He said, "Are you looking at the Earth?" He's like, "No, we're standing." Cygnus Step says, Jake the Butthole says Alex Jones had been replaced. And I have to say, this new Alex Jones ain't the same. I don't follow.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you lose $1 billion. It changes you.
That is true, yes.
Self-time lapse, and they're orbiting, and they're an orb.
Hey, we're looking at the lights in the ceiling does not dictate the shape of the floor. No one has ever seen a star, anything other than a point of light in the sky. I had access to a major telescope in college for 4
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't. You are probably using Mikey's binoculars.
Mikey. Yeah, because Mikey thinks that binoculars would be better than a telescope.
Than a telescope, yes. No, I think what's coming here is just a lie.
4 years, looked at all the things. If you look at Jupiter and Saturn, it's a light. It's small. It's close. We don't know.
So you agree with Sheila Jackson-Lee that the moon is a translucent plate?
No, I don't know what the moon is. I know that it's not what they tell us. But if you look at the moon,
okay.
No, that part's true. He doesn't know what the moon is. That's true.
Yeah, he doesn't know. But we have correspondents all over the world. And hold on. Because I have a friend took these. His name is Seafoam on Discord. And sent me these pictures. And I don't know about you, but that looks
pretty solid.
Pretty much like a freaking ball.
Yeah, that looks pretty solid to me.
Yeah,
that looks pretty solid.
And telescopes are freaking awesome.
That looks very solid, actually.
Yeah.
This proves that the moon's not a light unless you want to pretend that there's another object in front of it.
Yes.
Which some of them do.
Yes, that is true. And then this one's a little bit with the filters.
What's that? Is that the moon still?
Yeah.
What are the colors?
It has some filters to enhance the. I mean, these are actual colors on the moon, but they're enhanced. Yeah. A little bit. The image is processed a little bit to make them pop. I showed these images to King Nico and he freaked out. And then
I like-
a little GIF. And this is
Why not?
called the lunar libration, how it kind of wobbles a little bit. That's
I
called
like
lunar libration.
I like what Random said. Alex Jones and Flat Earth Dave. I'm sure this is some Geneva Convention violation right here.
Right, let's go back to that.
We'll get to that. Just can you give me your take on Trump and nuclear war? Let me ask.
Hold on, hold on.
Nuclear weapons don't exist.
Did we land on-
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, because if we're having conversation about politics, Flat Earth Dave has to be involved. You know, all the political scientists consult him. You know,
Yes.
he's written dozens of textbooks and papers. He lectures at uni. He has to be involved.
And yes, we just heard nuclear weapons don't exist. Okay.
Yeah, I love it when Winsett. I love it in
that's
your
how
last
dumb
video when
this is,
Winsett goes alleged nuclear bombs.
Yeah. So dumb.
I mean, I
That's a no.
think
That's
we're
a no.
showing some fake stuff.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You think we landed on the moon? For real? Be honest. You think we landed on the motherfucker?
So you think Starlink's fake?
What's that?
I can prove it's fake.
What's that? And the other guy is like, I can prove it's fake. No, you can't. I mean, Craig was live streaming through Starlink to the rest of the world. In Antarctica, the TFE had Starlink.
They all were. Everyone was on
They all
Starlink.
were.
FTFE live streams on Starlink whenever he debates a flat earther. Because Craig
So,
from FTFE.
How
Craig
can you
used to
say?
Yeah.
Ashton Richards, Eddie Bravo is so stupid. Dave is so stupid. And Alex Jones, it's almost right there.
Yeah.
So how does my cell phone talk to people in China?
It does work. I'll tell you exactly how it works. Cell towers are all over the earth, and the higher they are, the bigger of a radius they have, and we go from tower to tower to tower, and that's how the technology works.
You can get Starlink in the middle of the ocean, dude. No cell towers.
Yeah.
Again, this is so dumb.
If we had towers that
When was this broadcast? About a year ago. Hold on, let me see. June 4th, 2024.
were a mile tall, they'd have a much bigger radius, right? So when you have a satellite phone that is in an area where there's no cell towers, what's it connecting to? Is it connecting to a little satellite that's flying 200 feet, 300, 400 miles above us through space? Where's it getting its power from? How is it staying? How is it following the Earth as it's
Solar panels.
Oh my
dude.
god!
It's like, where is the? You don't have a plug that long to plug the satellite. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, no.
Fuck, dude.
Where's the power?
corkscrewing through
That's a
space.
screenshot,
What it's
Ivan.
connecting to is airplanes. Airplanes have the power source. They have the equipment. I have Wi-Fi in the airport. I was uploading videos on my flight to Austin, right? It connects to an airplane. It either connects to another airplane or down to a tower, and now you're connected.
Oh my god, so
No.
you can be in the middle of the Sahara. It's hard to go somewhere where hold on, flight.
No, like the middle of Antarctica, there's or even
Yeah, there
there's
wasn't
no airplanes because no one wants to go there because of how dangerous it is. So the only way to get a connection is through Starlink or some other
Yeah.
company.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. So to be fair, there are a lot of planes, but
Yeah.
if you're here
Like in
where my
Tristan da
cursor
Cunha.
is, like you're not connecting to any of those planes because there's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
planes nearby.
Yeah, like that's
and
that's
here,
near
for
Pitcairn
example,
Island. where people live. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
near Pitcairn.
there's islands here. There's people. Look,
Yeah. Yeah, I think Pitcairn Island somewhere around there.
there's people all over. So, well, and there are satellite maps, and you can see the satellites with telescopes. So these people are just morons.
So dumb. So dumb.
Connected. You use all the
So
understanding.
you don't
And
believe
satellites are on.
And I
balloons.
can prove that
Oh.
Starlink.
Satellites are on balloons.
Oh god, here we go again.
No, we're not denying that's there. You're saying there's no satellites.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
They're on
There's
balloons.
stuff in the sky. They're on balloons. But have you seen the Starlinks go across the sky? I have the trail of them, right? So When you look at a 747 up at cruising altitude, 5 miles, can you see the engine? You can't. It's very small, right? You can fit 30 Starlink satellites inside that engine. So that's how small a Starlink is.
What?
Of that airplane.
No. But
Hold on. I'm going to check that. How
you can
how
see
big
airplanes
is a
at night.
Starlink?
You can see airplanes at night, and they're against a like a black background, so that they stand out.
Sorry, they have a wingspan of 30 meters, so no, they can't fit into an engine. The hell is he talking about?
No, yeah, he probably meant the whole plane rather than just the engine.
And to 10 miles, you wouldn't even be able to see the airplane.
No, the reason you're seeing them is they're above the horizon of the Earth with lights on them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So a tiny mirror would look big.
No, it doesn't matter because the angular size is too small. Those Starlink satellites are 350 miles away. You think you could see a school desk at 350 miles
All
away?
right, we will cover this, but you guys before you came on, I said,
Oh, you got him.
give me, you don't have me. No, I mean, I'm just totally focused on Trump being indicted, convicted, and World War.
That whatever it is that's there, it's unmistakable that wasn't there before. Like when I was 15, those satellites were not going around, and now they are. So there is something there at the very least. Now, how fast they move and how many of them are all lined up like duckies behind their mommy, that gives you the idea that those are artificial. And you can calculate the speed at which they go by your head. You can do it if you record a video. You could do it with a chronometer. So there is something there, and it's traveling very, very fast. So what would that be if it's not in space where you don't have air, so you can go that fast? They have no idea. They have no idea.
3, but let me guess, there's no nuclear weapons, right, Eddie?
Absolutely not.
100%.
Morons.
Morons.
Morons. A Geiger counter debunks you to idiots. Of course there are nuclear weapons. What do you think happened in World War II or in the places where in Chernobyl? Because if you say that there are no nuclear weapons, then there are also no nuclear reactors, right?
Yeah, sorry, my dad studied nuclear physics. I don't know what he was doing at uni then. I don't know, just playing poker, you know.
Yes, they play Tetris and get paid.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
that
all my
works.
dad did for his masters, just played bridge.
Yes, they're all in on it.
I've heard this before. I've been around a while.
Well,
So there's no nuclear weapons. So
It's meant for fear. It's meant for control. This is all
there's
about
no.
control
What real
and
technology is there?
Oh, there's big bombs. They stack TNT at ground zero.
Yeah, and where does the radiation come from? I wonder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
In Hiroshima and Nagasaki, there's video of troops stacking TNT at ground zero.
Wow, the U.S. had invaded.
there's no video like that. No.
No.
Show it. No. Pull it up. Pull it up. No. Dave, why are you doing this? How do you just so casually lie like that?
Japan and did that. Wow.
War is a theater. That's why they call it.
Signa Step says radiation is fake and gay. Yes.
Oh, of course it is, yeah.
And Zumi says, pull it up!
Ta-da!
Indeed.
The theater of war. They're all working together. There may be some rogue states and some stuff going on, but all of this is combined.
Well, I mean, I get challenging and questioning everything.
Sure.
But I mean, so the Trump indictment's fake too?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
even
know. I
Alex has
think
had
I think
enough.
they're really going after him. I think if Trump gets in office, that their plans might.
But everything else is fake. Everything's a theater. How can it be Trump's?
No.
My answer was,
It's
I
all
don't
or
know.
nothing, Alex. Come on.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, no, there's no nuclear weapons. There's no satellites.
I love how you're playing devil's advocate to make sure that you're not labeled as a flat earther. I don't give a shit how I'm labeled. I'm sitting here and I look at globes, orbs in my own telescope. You guys look at Earth. Or
I'm
did you
on
look
Earth.
at-
Like, it's kind of hard to
Again.
This is nuts. This is like, it's fascinating how
How do
you
you
have.
look at Earth through a telescope? Just him, like the telescope tilted down.
Hmm.
Oh, I see the ground. Looks flat.
a mirror out in space so you can look back at yourself. But it's funny. It's funny how you can have such different flavors of derp. Like
Yeah.
this guy, Alex, he doesn't buy on the flat earth derp. They buy into all other stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but then they also have some other differences. Like it's fascinating.
The fact that it's a debate.
kind of hard to look at my own ass.
The fact
You
that
know,
shouldn't there be
Eddie, he just got you. Yes, you can't generally look at your own butthole. So what do we do now? I mean, I still poop every day.
So,
hundreds of motherfucking thousands of photos of Earth from space?
no, but for me,
There's hundreds
it's
of
like the
thousands of them.
Jew obsession. All the Jew bastards who say Jew.
I didn't say none about no Jews.
I know.
Of course. Let's sprinkle a little anti-Semitism, just casually brace it.
I'm saying it with the flat earthers. I said, can you even talk about Trump and the conviction?
I
You
talk
can't.
about Trump all the
You
time.
can't. No,
I talk about Trump
I
all
know,
the
but
time.
not on my show
People
because
think-
it's all we're going to prove. We're going to blow them away and expose the flat Earth.
No, it's not that. I love how you're.
Hey, give me.
No, I
I'm
love,
asking for 5.
you're staying safe.
No, I'm not saying.
Haven't you
Oh,
talked
they'll
about-
get me.
Haven't you talked
Believe
about
me.
Trump for the last 8 hours?
The system would love it. Yeah, but the system would love.
You want more Trump? Okay, Trump.
Hey, wait,
5 minutes of Trump. Just you do that.
just finish. Let me
Ah,
finish.
David,
Believe it.
come
He said
on.
you brought up
I love it. It's like, no, we're going to do my grift. No, we're going to do my grift.
nuclear bombs, right? If anyone wants to prove that nuclear bombs aren't real, there's
I know this stuff,
crow777radio.com. Check out their no nuke session. You watch that, you'll know it. But here's the thing:
Well, my family's dead now. That
Believe-
was in New
people
Mexico.
die all the time.
When they had the Geiger counters. They watched it explode.
There is big explosions. There is radiation, but there's not.
Okay, Alex,
Wow.
tell me.
Okay, why? How, Dave? Explain why there
There's
are
Geiger counters. Alex
no
Jones mentioned the
nuclear
Geiger
bombs.
counters.
Just explain it. Because from where I stand, it's just basic matter composition, a little bit of physics and chemistry. It is, I mean, it's not science fiction.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between a nuclear missile and a conventional missile? Can you?
By the dead.
No, you wouldn't. Like, the importance is not the missile, it's the content. For fuck's sake, they're so
Yeah. Oh God.
Nation, yes.
Wow.
Because if you only got 1,000 pounds of plastic explosive, it doesn't blow up a whole city.
So you can look at an explosion and go, oh, that's nuclear and that's not nuclear.
Absolutely.
Alex,
You're the only one.
after
Wow.
after
no.
No, we can't do
Everyone,
that.
like they do the mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
They're very like high explosives are very particular in the way they develop.
Yeah.
This is not a content. This is not anything controversial.
Hiroshima,
Become such
Nagasaki.
We have videos of nuclear explosions going off. We did testing before we like dropped the bombs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, TNT dynamite is not that powerful. It's just not. The amount that you would have to do to replicate a nuclear explosion, it's unbearable.
3 days later, the trains were running, the sandwich shops were open, the
Let me
flower
ask you
shops
guys,
were open, and
how
people
is
were back to
AI
work.
working? How is it 1 trillion times faster than it was 10 years ago? Is that made up too?
I think they had it 20 years ago. They just never told us.
They have that technology and all the others.
They had AI 20 years ago, sure. Okay. 20 years ago, I was 17. So I did have the internet, but my computer at that time had, I don't know, it wasn't very good. It was a Pentium like 4 or something. Like, it wasn't a great computer. So no, they didn't have AI 20 years ago. No freaking way.
They're releasing old.
Eddie, you've sent me stuff where you show buildings that have built in the West
Don't
and you
just
claim
cut
they're
them off.
1,000 years old, they're 100 years old.
Oh yeah, because they believe in the Tartaria nonsense. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah,
yeah, they're
yeah,
that kind of special.
Oh, that brings us to Old World Order.
Old World
Can we play
Order.
there's a documentary that just got released called Old World Order, and it's going to change the world.
You can find the banner.
Spoiler alert! It didn't. It didn't do jack shit. The world is still the fucking same. Don't you love that watching it? It's like when they go and it's like, oh yes, a great empire will fall, and then you're just here chilling and nothing happened.
FlatEarthThieve.com.
No, I've seen it. It's whatever.
trailer.
You guys are great fiction writers. You guys just come up with the most spectacular.
Alex, can we watch the trailers 1 minute?
Oh,
Can we
Alex
watch the
Jones
trailer?
just
tell
called
us,
them
yeah.
it's like fiction writers. He just called them fiction writers.
Yes. No, this is wild. Andreas Eld, I thought TC was stupid when he asked why the maps on the Weather Channel don't rotate with the Earth.
Daria has it set. Can we watch that trailer, Old World Order? It's going to change the world.
Because I told Daria, no, we will
This is
watch.
connected to Trump. This is
Stop.
all connected to Trump.
It is.
This is all connected.
Oh
to
my
Trump.
God, we will.
No.
They're just lying to his face. This is connected to Trump when it's not. This has nothing to do.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Eddie Bravo is a special kind of stupid. Yes, like someone who got hit in the head a lot. I mean, which is fine. I get it that you're like a fighter, etc., etc. You like martial arts, whatever. It's okay. But I mean, it doesn't exactly qualify you for an intellectual discussion about the shape of the Earth.
We will play it, but I want 5 minutes on the Trump conviction.
Okay.
Still won't do it.
No, I'll do it. I don't know a lot about it. I think the entire
Of course you
thing
don't.
is a complete setup. I think that they want their cronies in
It's all. He's going to tie it back to the flat Earth. You'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I watched this.
Ooh.
Here's
Nothing
Bryce
beats
Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell, though. Yeah, because Bryce Mitchell is also like a redneck. He's.
I don't think I've heard of him. I don't think I've heard of him. Is he another flat earther or what is he?
Yeah, it's another flat earther. He's also an MMA fighter, and he's super slow, and also like a redneck. So yeah, he's a treat. Well, we might cover him sometime because wow, he's wonderful.
office. And I think that Trump, maybe he's in the club, but he's not who they want in there. And he's going to win. He's gonna win in a landslide that's gonna hopefully override their ballot fixing.
I
Yeah, that didn't happen.
So, Eddie,
Yeah.
What was the question?
talk about the
How flat is
conviction.
the Earth? How far can
you know
we
what?
see?
You know what I like about Trump is when he goes. I love that shit.
That was if you're about to kick some ass, you do that, huh?
That's my favorite part. I love Trump. You know me. Hey, listen, I was on
So dumb. So dumb.
It's so
I
dumb.
was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
JRE in front of millions of motherfuckers, and I said word for word, Donald Trump is the greatest president of all time.
No, I got it. So,
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, all his followers say that. Doesn't mean they're right.
Holy fuck.
I think Eddie Bravo is really derping out. Like he's
Yeah, insane. Calder, hello.
I'm
hey,
asking your view on the conviction.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, is he going to jail?
I don't know.
Oh,
The Earth is flat. That's all I know because I'm Eddie Bravo. Oh, sorry.
I mean,
That's a no.
that adds to the thing that that is staged because this is going to destroy them.
I think this is all part of the awakening process. This is how you awaken society. If it takes 16 years to indoctrinate a society, ideological subversion, all that shit that Yuri Bezmenov was talking about, if it takes 16 years, it's got to take a bunch of years to deprogram people. And I think
Sure.
that's
So
what's
okay.
going
So let's.
on. I'm a devolution fan. I'm a
all right,
believer.
so let's get the preface, both of you. 5 minutes from Eddie and 5 minutes from you.
Well, now it's 10 minutes. We're already 2 minutes in.
No, I just said give me 5 minutes. You gave me 2 minutes, and I moved on.
Dave-
You just,
Dave
you just
is
said one
running.
thing I asked. Just to, you know.
Oh my god, you're on his show. If he wants to
yeah, yeah.
like
this is-
what?
if he wants to talk
Dave.
5 minutes, sit down, shut up, and talk
Shut
about
up.
the question.
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, we talked about
Okay. So my thing is a talk show. So I kind of have a topic we're going to cover. Give me the flat Earth hypothesis.
That the Earth is a level, non-rotating plane. All measurements of Earth measure a level, non-rotating plane. All measurements of
No,
the
they don't.
globe.
No, they don't. Bring them. Bring them.
What's that one that the triangulation of the American arc of the parallel?
Yes.
MC Toon measured curvature over a lake, I think. That was years and years ago.
Yeah. No.
he did
Every
it
time we
himself with theodolite.
every time we measure the Earth, it actually measures curve, the reciprocal zenith angles, and yeah, you're just saying stuff now, Dave.
Are
Yeah, yeah.
assumed. None of them are real. The radius was falsified, and if you falsify the radius, everything else falls apart. Right? You can't have a spinning sphere with high pressure air adjacent to a void of no pressure without a container. And
Yes,
Oh,
there
well.
is a container. Oh my god, the container is the force in this case, and that force is called gravity. Now, I understand that the connoisseurs of the purple crayon don't believe in gravity, but I don't care. It exists.
Yeah, that is true. And for example, let me. Where's my video?
Yeah. I like what David says. You know, it's bad when Alex Jones is the more reasonable person in the room.
Oh yeah. Give me 1 second. I have a demonstration for this. Where the fuck is it? Sorry, give me just a moment because I can't find the video. Oh, there we go. There. This is liquid oxygen on a magnetic field, and oh my god, it makes balls. Would you look at that? So here we have a force used to give a shape to a liquid without a container.
Yeah.
So if you can demonstrate that, that means that gravity can do its thing.
Oh yeah,
Gravity.
it's not a physical container. It's a container. You kind of think of it as the force creating a pseudo kind of container, containing
Yes.
effect. Yeah, yeah.
But it produces exactly what we would expect. It makes balls. Like everything in nature makes like balls.
people say, well, gravity is holding the air down. We can prove that that's not the case. You know that gas violently fills the available space.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
We've shown the SF6 where they put in a fish tank and you can float a tin foil. But then, Dave, when you say that, for example, where is the container between the bottom of Mount Everest at 1 atmospheric pressure and the top at considerably lower pressure? This is a self-refuting argument. You people are idiots.
Alex, right? If I had a box that had no air in it and I opened it up, it's violently going to fill with air, right? And if I was in a room, if I had a box with air in it and it was in a room with no air and I opened it up on the top, the bottom, it's going to violently fill the air. It's going to fill. But in space, somehow after a big bang that a Jesuit priest made up.
Oh, like
Oh my.
you're spiraling. You can't explain one thing and you want to bring up some other stuff.
Yeah, they always bring up the Jesuits as well. That's enough on
It's the Jesuits or it's the Jews.
Yeah.
All of the things just start accumulating. Gas starts collapsing upon itself. How much gas do you need before it collapses?
Well, it's centrifugal force. If you spin like a glass of wine, you can turn the wine glass upside down, it doesn't come out.
Right, that's good centrifugal force, but we're not talking about it. How much? So gas will fill the available space and equalize. That's what wind is. It's air just trying to.
That's not what wind is.
That's not all
I
wind
mean,
is.
if you mention wind or if you mention weather patterns, how do we have high pressure weather system next to low pressure weather systems
Without a container.
and no containers? This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Equalize. How much gas do you need before it collapses and turns into a star?
So I'm
A lot. The technical term would be a shit ton.
looking at planets orbiting, and they're around.
We're talking about.
But then here we're different. So what are we? So we go over Antarctica. We're suddenly what's out there? A whole nother.
We don't know what's out there, and that
Yeah, we know. There's nothing out there.
What's funny? There's two things that all of the countries that are at war agree upon. They agree upon you cannot explore Antarctica independently or the North Pole, and they agree that everyone has to get to.
And you know that should be.
Oh, should we tell him? Should we tell him that you have a friend? You have a friend that went to Antarctica, and you.
Well, they're not friends anymore.
No, with Witsit, yes.
Hey, Jaren.
Yes, he's not friends anymore with Jaren, but he's still friends with Witsit, and Witsit sold a 24-hour sun.
Oh yeah, but Witsit's dumbass excuse that it's one datum. Just so dumb.
Yeah. But I mean, this didn't age well for you, Dave.
Because you wanted to explore Antarctica with me, and you found out.
I said if you're ready to go,
and your crew found out you can't go.
Yeah.
Well, they take it like one spot.
Yeah,
They
a
take it
little
one spot,
peninsula,
and
and go, oh, you're in the South Pole.
and they lock
That is the correct term. Yes, the technical term, a shit ton.
you in your tent from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. You have to pee in a cup. You're not even allowed to go outside your tent.
Yes. What?
Okay.
Yeah,
What does this have to do with anything?
the quiet hours. Yes, they talk about that. But it's a place. It has rules. It doesn't make it fake. It doesn't make anything fake.
Because of the seals.
No,
and the penguins.
There aren't penguins that far deep in Antarctica, you idiots.
No.
There's nothing. There's no life. There's nothing. There's nothing to eat. Penguins need to have fish, so they need to be close to the water.
Penguins.
They don't want you to
with them.
see that in December and January when there should be a 24-hour sun, that the sun does set. Because if the sun
Oh,
It doesn't. It doesn't.
denied. Self-own.
sets in Antarctica in December and January, then the Earth is not a globe. There are many, many tests that we can do that.
Well, I've been in North.
Yes.
Can you
and
start
we've
doing
done-
them instead of derping around, Dave?
And we've done them, and it's always a globe. Sorry. I'm sorry you don't like it, but yes, it is what it is.
in Europe and seeing the sun not set.
Well, there is a 24-hour sun in the
it
north.
rolls across the top.
You can go
Exactly.
in the north.
That proves flat.
It proves flat
Yes.
Earth. In the north, you can
Because
book.
Sigma Step says, my ringtone. My new ringtone is Max saying, there's no life.
You can book hundreds of trips that say, yeah, come here and you'll see the 24-hour sun. There are 0 places in the south that will tell you that you can.
No, Dave, you're doubling
Fantastic.
it.
Look, what about the company that flew the final experiment, guys? They'll do it. Just give
Yeah,
them 31
that's
tests.
one.
Which you just I'm sure there's a lot better way to see it.
That's one. There's probably more because, it's rare that you only have one business doing a particular thing.
See the 24.
So explain that to me.
Because the sun on the flat Earth, the sun goes around.
Do an overhead shot. He's pulling it up.
Yeah.
Overhead shot.
Overhead, I can do like that. All right, perfect. So the sun goes around the Earth.
Okay,
around-
while they aim the camera, what's this thing you wanted to play earlier?
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
the center is the North Pole. The sun and the
Oops. Oops. Dave. You might want to stop promoting your app around because it will get you into trouble eventually.
He's trying to get Eddie Bravo to
and the
buy it.
Yeah.
stars all circle around the North Pole. So if you're in the center during the summer, see how the sun is close to me in the summer? It never gets far enough to set. But out here,
The problem is that Toon tried this app in Antarctica and the sun was in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Oopsie daisy.
in the south,
So this is really a space station.
it's not a space station.
It's an some kind of electromagnetic
Dielectric
machine.
plane.
We're in a fucking machine.
Oh my God, we're
What?
in a machine. Yeah, he said it's some kind of an electromagnetic
Magnetic.
machine. So, what kind of machine would do that? Like, where is it? Where's the power to power such a big machine?
But this is like the sun simulated nonsense, and also we cannot forget Dino saying that it was Satan himself.
Yes. Satan turned into the sun.
Because he has nothing better to do.
Correct. And also because God is so unpowerful that it would just let Satan do that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
You are a machine. We're nanobots in a machine.
Oh my God,
No, we're not.
No!
Sorry.
No! What do you mean, nanobots?
We're in an electromagnetic torus field. That's what Earth is.
Alex, the reason
Oh no, this is the dumbest of the dumb.
That-
Any,
That doesn't
this
mean
is
anything.
this is Santos Bonacci, and he's like the dumbest of the lot.
Yes. Like,
This is
wild.
if anyone like that's the dumbest of the flat earthers.
I love how they
torus field.
jumped. And they don't dive, they don't commit to any conspiracy. We're nanobots inside a giant machine and we're inside a torus field. They just jump to, I get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Man, like, make up your mind.
they do this is to hide God. That's the number one reason.
Uh-huh.
All wars, what do they fought over?
Here.
Land, resources and power. What if they're hiding 10,000 more continents?
Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't make a difference because we still have the same problems. You would have even bigger problems if there were more lands, because we would still be the same amount of people divided in more lands and resources to move them that far. It would cost money. Dave, even if your stupid little statement about there being more lands were true, it wouldn't change anything. It would still we will still have the same problems. The problem is with some of the systems that we have chosen to live, which have advantages and disadvantages. So yeah, it has nothing. Dave, you're stupid. Andres Eld, how does the sun set in Uruguay? Diagonally down to the left or curving down to the right? Wait, you have to look east to the right. Yes. I'm doing this from memory. Don't judge me. But yeah, I think it sets the way that it sets in the south. And the most important thing is the Southern Cross. When we look at the Southern Cross in the south, anyone who's been in the south will tell you that if you follow that shit, if you follow the big stick, you go south, because it's literally an arrow in the sky pointing at the south. It's pretty easy. It's one of the first things you learn as a kid.
That's a reason to lie.
So maybe it is round. This looks flat here. It's bigger.
No, well, we have observations.
Oh my god. Oh my no! No!
Oh my god!
This is serious.
Are they for real?
You see, it looks like a brain. No!
Oh my god! Oh
no!
Max, serious question: is 11:30 a.m. too early to open that whiskey?
Yes.
Oh
Well, no. Actually, no. You can go. I would. Yes. That is perfectly fine. The only thing missing here is, hold on, because we're going to do it.
Wait. Can you put up a picture of the ocean like that with no land, so we can get a representation of the flat earther's brain? Can we just?
Yes, but
because this is the brain of normal people, not those fucking morons.
Yes.
This doesn't apply to flat earthers. This isn't your brain, guys. Your brain is non-existent. Fucking morons.
The creation of Adam. Hold on, because this is the. We're going to go even harder into it. Check it out. Wait. I'm setting it up. Give me just a second. It's gonna be good. Check this out. You see, we found it. We fucking found it. Look at that. You see? It's Antarctica. Yes. And then we have Adam and God here, which is also a brain. So you see, there you go. NASA is fake. We got it. We did it, guys. We did it. We fucking did it. Yes, and Leonardo da Vinci, Jesuit. It all ties. It is. Yeah, we found it. The hidden thread that connects it all.
We have observations. We can see too far. On a globe, you have.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No matter what the size is, there's a limit to how far you can see. Then there's a physical horizon. We can see magnitudes beyond that horizon. We can see mountains 700 miles away. That means there should be, from the altitude that we're seeing them, using their math, giving the globe every benefit.
No, you're not.
No, you guys never use our math. You fucking up.
You get the math wrong all the time.
Yeah.
Now, the tops of those mountains should be over 50 miles below a curve, but we can see them. They're all there on the same line. They're all.
Yeah, where's the bottoms of those mountains? Where's the bottom of that ship, Dave?
Guys, quick! Get the people out from that building. They're drowning. Get them out.
Yes.
Get them out.
Earth is Life has a video of I think it's Hawaii, how you can see a plane take off from the water. It's pretty nice.
Fracting up and staring there at the same line, or maybe the Earth is just flat. Okay, the proofs are there. There's things that fall into three baskets. Works on a flat Earth, works on a globe Earth, and works on both. Nothing goes into that middle basket ever.
Ah,
Yes,
nothing goes into
everything.
the globe. Everything goes into that basket, ever. Like, literally everything.
I offer 3 Bitcoins to any of your users.
Fake challenge. Fake. It's fake. It's not fake.
Any of your listeners that can come up with
Yes? Sorry.
Austin should have stolen them from him when he went to Antarctica. Or
Yes.
Jerry should have claimed it.
Yes, Jaren should have claimed them. That would be cool, yeah. Filthy Dave, fake with his fake challenge and his fake Bitcoin.
one globe proof. Just go to my website, flatearthdave.com, watch the videos.
Oh, dark.
Watch the videos, download the app, give me your money, and then I will reject all submissions just because.
Yeah, because reasons.
Big Fish says, except show me the money.
Crash course.
I knew this would be
you're
all
done.
flat Earth today. That's great. All I'm saying
But
is,
didn't you talk about Trump enough? No, you haven't. Didn't you? I just heard you going off on Trump for an hour.
2 hours.
You want more? More Trump?
yeah. A lot of people tuning in.
That's my only. I wish if I had a fucking Donald Trump like Jamie Foxx's Donald Trump. I wish I had that. I'd be like doing Donald Trump all day for you. But all I got is that's all I can do.
Oh, that's all I can do.
What
Can you imagine?
does that mean when he does that?
Can you imagine?
Why do you like that?
Because every Donald Trump impersonator.
Oh, this is a good one. David says, "Don't listen to me. Do the research, but do it on my app." Yes, Dave, we know.
They got that down. They know it's very important that if you're going to do a Donald Trump impersonation, you got to sneak in a couple, like every couple.
So what does that mean that he's doing that?
That's his way of thinking. You know, Alex Jones.
No, that's just the way to cool when his brain, his single neuron is overheating. He does that so he can get cool again.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of Trump.
Alex, the reason they lie about the globe,
The flat Earth, Eddie.
they're
isn't that
hiding
flat?
the fact that once you see the flat Earth, you unplug from the Matrix and you know there's a creator.
No, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck off.
It's like, dude, make up your mind. Do you want Neo or do you want the, religious significance? Because it is somewhat heretical for you to say that you're getting unplugged from the Matrix if you go down the creator route.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd.
Well, I mean, I could actually believe that maybe it's even bigger than they're saying.
It is.
According to the math. Okay.
So it is round.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
see,
oh my God.
Alex Jones, okay, he's starting to get primed. He's like, yeah, it could be bigger, and now they have you. Now that was,
Yeah.
it was his
Alex,
time.
sorry.
He
Yeah.
knew he'd fucked up. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
No, losing some points, Alex Jones here. Sorry.
Maybe, who knows? But according to the math that NASA gives us, the Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference. That's the numbers they give us.
So you're saying we're rats, literally in a little cage.
We're in a prison lake. We're not a disc floating in space. That's bullshit. So people think we're not a disc floating.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no.
No.
Antarctica is a brain. The South Pole is the pineal gland. No. Lisa says, Dave Wise, the dumber Alex Jones wannabe. Yes.
Yeah.
Floating in space. We're not a disc floating in space. We're in a fucking lake, and there's probably a bunch of lakes. I don't know. I'm speculating, but we're in a prison lake.
Yes. We know you're speculating.
Yeah.
We're in a
wait.
prison. What's
Actually,
the
there's
appeal? What's
Actually,
the
there's a more-
appeal of living in a
Sorry,
prison lake?
there's a more technical term for what Eddie Bravo is doing here. It's called talking bullshit.
Yeah, but serious question is like, what's the appeal of being in a prison lake, like encased in a dome, and you can, you can't get away? Why do they have that need?
No, because because of the flat Earth. Because you've got to understand that flat Earthers enough can have some sort of issues because they think that every scientist is wrong, is that they're right. So they have that some sort of narcissism. So
Yeah. No, but I'm talking
by
about
saying-
I'm
by
talking about
saying-
the whole thing that they
The
need
dome-
to feel that they
Yeah, yeah.
live in like this little special
yes,
prison,
yes.
but it's
Well,
still a
the idea
prison. It
yeah, the
doesn't
idea is
matter if
that
it's
the
special.
God, that this is it. Their creator made this just for them and their humanity. That there's nothing else.
Yeah,
they're
but it
standing
doesn't
for it.
matter. If you get locked up in a golden cage, you're still locked up. I don't understand how they don't see that.
Yeah.
It's a machine.
Yeah. We don't need to speculate what's beyond Antarctica to prove the Earth is flat, but it is interesting. There's tons of evidence. There's old books. The smoke.
None of that
Although there
is
is,
true.
and by old books I mean Admiral Byrd's diary, which doesn't
Yes.
say.
That is incorrect.
Look, so why do I look at planets myself and they're rotating?
Because there's a light in the sky, and I think the moon's round. I think that Jupiter's round. But when you look at Jupiter, it's as bright as the sun. It's just small, right? So if you were on
Because
Jupiter,
the sun's hitting it.
well, the sun is reflecting off of Jupiter, a gassy planet, which isn't very reflective. But think about this: if you were on Jupiter, you're 4 times farther than the sun. That would mean the sun is 1/64th of the size that we see it from Earth. So that tiny little sun is lighting up those gases. Those gases are reflecting sun.
Yeah, but for fuck's sake, this is relative sizes and distances. Because the sun is massively large, even though it's super far away, it still lights up Jupiter. How dumb is he? Like, all the dumb. This is unbelievable.
250,000 miles back to your eye.
So
You see it as
Sheila
bright as-
Jackson
you
Lee
see
is
it bright.
right. They're actually light bulbs.
I don't know what they are, but they're lights.
Yeah, that's basically what they're saying, that they're light bulbs.
Yeah.
But again, hold on. We're going to shout out Astronomy Live,
Woo.
and I'm
Shout
going
out.
to show you some stuff. So, because planets are the planets and their sun are the size that they are, because they appear so small, like they appear that size in the night sky. If they were different, if they were smaller or bigger, that would change their size. So this is Saturn and the moons. You can see them, like how they're all moving in relation to the planet they're orbiting. This is this is a nice one. Hold on. This is Jupiter with its moon also rotating. Would you look at that? That is just a gift. A still of Jupiter. So yeah, I don't know. What I would trust more, like the image from a telescope or Dave. I don't know, telescope or potato.
Yeah, I would say that.
Shout out Astronomy Live, one of my heroes.
Oh, Fugazi 500 has a good point. I'm waiting for a left to claim they have a piece of the dome.
Yeah. Or get an idea of
Yeah,
what
actually,
what it's made
yeah.
of.
I have a whiskey glass made from the dome.
Only thing that you can say about the wandering stars, aka planets, and the stars is that they're lights in the sky. We don't know what they are. All of the planets are named after God.
Yes, we do.
What's going on up there?
Well-
I make claims on how far or how big they are.
Yeah, because the ancients named them, and we just kept the names. There's no mystery there.
But I know that the heliocentric model.
No, it's as above below. It's just like
waters above, water.
an atom with electrons around it.
Page 1 of the Bible says that the God separated the waters from the waters and created the firmament, and the firmament is where the stars are in the firmament. And think about
I
this.
couldn't care less what the Bible says.
Yeah, no one cares, really. Because, I mean, yeah, the Bible makes some claims, which are, for the most part, poetic and from a people that didn't know better. So they describe the things in the terms of the things that they had available to them, which wasn't much, really, because, primitives.
Traveling 4.5 billion miles a year, never to return to where we were before. 80% of the stars are in binary orbits, which means they go like this. So we got a beehive of stars. Never once have 2 stars crossed positions because of parallax. Never once have any 2 stars ever crossed positions.
Moron.
Dude, you could
Moron.
get so many good. You could make memes from these screenshots, man.
Yeah, Dave, who has never done parallax, who has no idea how to calculate parallax, talks, who doesn't even own a telescope, talks about how parallax hasn't done something he hasn't even checked. Because that's what parallax is, when stars move in relation to each other. And that's how we can tell how far away they are. Dumbass.
Position.
You can see the
Every
Big
once.
Dipper all year round.
Yeah.
Explain that. We should be seeing different stars every night.
No, because they're far away.
Oh my
They're far
God.
away, and the distance between you and the star is so big that even the orbit around the sun doesn't change the position of the relationship of your position of you versus these stars, which are super far away. So if we stand, for example, on a street, and you and I, Specks, stand on each corner, and you move like half a step to your right or to your left, I won't be able to tell.
Yeah, you won't tell that I even moved. Like if I I don't know, shuffle 1 centimeter to the left, you won't even see it.
Yeah.
I have to, and if I did, let's say we stood on that street for days, by the time I moved, let's say 1 centimeter a day, by the time, I'd say you might notice when I start to move 2 or 3 meters, that's quite that'd be quite a time frame
Yeah.
before you even
Yeah.
noticed anything. If I moved 1 centimeter a day and you stood still.
Or you will start maybe hiding something in the background, but if I only have you as a reference, you can tell. So like, Dave, you're a disgrace, Dave.
Every night there should be different stars.
Every star. But here,
Our movement's so much smaller around the sun compared to that.
No, okay, listen. According to NASA, we're spinning in 4 directions
At once.
that you can't even see.
Yes. Why is that a problem? If you go to Veritasium, he did a video with Tom Brady on how he basically passes a basketball. A football, and a football inside the atmosphere has like 3 different wobbles. So why is it so far-fetched that the Earth can move?
Yeah, I mean, like a rugby ball can do that. A rugby ball being the same as what the football.
Yes,
or similar.
ball, yeah. For example, you can do in pool. You can do a shot where you hit the ball forward, but you hit it on the below the middle, so it's going forward, but it's spinning backwards.
Yeah, those shots when you fuck up the pool shot. I know. I like playing pool, so it's
or you can make it on purpose, or you can, if you hit the pool ball from the midsection upwards, it's going forward and it's spinning forward. So if you do that, if it hits the rim, then it jumps back.
I think it jumps over the table.
It jumps over the table. It jumps actually backwards because it hits and it goes like.
Yeah, back. I think there's still a dent at the floor at my local pub when I accidentally hit it over.
So I mean, you can have multiple types of motion in an object. That is really no problem there. And you can have one as counteractive as the ball is going forward, but it's spinning backwards.
Yeah.
And then if you hit another ball, then the ball also continues, basically comes back.
We're spinning. We're spinning. You always feel spins when you're on a plane.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Not if it's straight. Once per day. Once per day, Max. If you're on a carousel that spins once per day, you will feel nothing.
So
those
boring.
rotating restaurants that rich people go to, they don't start flying off. The ones that rich people like to go to.
Yeah.
Those spins so they can see the view.
Yeah, but this guy, he's about to say that you feel spin. No, you don't. If you, for example, when you play those games as a kid where to confuse you, they spin you around, you don't really feel the spin until
you open your eyes.
The liquid in your eye starts starts wobbling inside. So that's
It's
this
yeah.
is already-
You gotta be fast enough for that to happen.
You don't feel like, oh, we're on a plane, we don't feel nothing. But as soon as you start turning, you feel it. You feel the spin, and it doesn't end until the spinning ends. So as long as
That's
the
not
plane is
spin,
spinning, you
that's a
feel it.
turn.
You don't stop feeling.
Yeah, that's
Not a spin. That's a turn. That's
they
a
don't
90-degree turn. That's
yeah
not a
they
spin.
don't understand the different types of motion. No,
Yeah.
to them a turn is the same as a spin, is the same as a twirl, is the same as a backflip. To them
Yeah.
it's all the same.
Yeah.
Spin like you're in a carnival and you're in that spinning thing. Like after 1 minute, you don't stop feeling the spin. You're against the wall. So NASA tells us we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour on our own axis, and we're spinning
No, they
60,000
don't.
miles an hour.
No, I'm sorry.
Listen, let me finish.
That is tangential
You can't
velocity.
Yeah, you can't spin at 1,000 miles an hour. That sentence is so dumb, and they say it all the time.
Yeah, that is true.
You spin at what is it, Bob? A 15-degree per hour drift. 15 degrees per hour. Or-
Yeah.
You can't spin at 1,000 miles an hour because that's a linear velocity.
Yes, but let's do a little bit of something here. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't share. Okie dokie. Okay. All right. So we have a circle here. Okay. And let's do another circle. Oops. Paint is so hard to use. Okay. So we have another circle here. Let's say they are concentric with imagination. Lisa says, sorry, Max, I can't take any more of Jones, pissing me off too much. Take care.
See you, Lisa. Have a good one.
Take care. Okay. So now let's say this is a wheel. Okay. And we trace out on the wheel, we put 2 stickers, like one here and one here. What he's talking about, the 1,000 miles per hour, he's talking about the tangential velocity at this point in the equator. The thing is that this happens because if you look at this point and this point, even though they do a 360-degree turn, if you calculate the perimeter of this circumference and you calculate the perimeter of this circumference, this perimeter is obviously going to be bigger. So they do 360 degrees, but this point covers more distance in effect because it has to physically go around a bigger curve. So when we translate the rotation of a wheel from rotational units, which is degrees per or RPMs or something like that, a measure of curvature, these 2 points are doing 360 degrees per time unit. But when we're doing the distance of these 2 points is different. So that's why we have a different tangential velocity. And this is what gives rise in the Earth to the Coriolis force, because as you move away from the equator, you go from a place with 1,000 miles per hour of linear tangential velocity to a place with a different amount, usually a lower amount. So that deflects the projectile. But none of these idiots understand any of this.
Oh, I mean, Max,
this is true for a wheel. This is true for a piece of paper that
that sentence you just said that these idiots don't understand, that's all encompassing.
Yes, correct. That is
You could have just said these idiots don't understand.
That's
Much shorter.
you can always just end it there and you'll be
Yeah, yeah.
fine. But yeah.
So we're spending, let me just finish.
Ridiculous.
We're spending 1,000 miles an hour on our own axis, 60,000 miles an hour around the sun, and the sun is spinning 600,000 miles an hour around the center of the Milky Way. And the Milky
Yes. Also, and
Yes.
we are also expanding through the universe at an even bigger and fathomable speed. Yes. So all of that is true. Yes. There's nothing weird about that.
Way galaxy is spinning 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh,
we're
that
spinning,
is ridiculous.
We're spinning.
I knew what I was
According to
gonna
NASA,
guys
according to
can
NASA, we're spinning in 4 entirely different directions at speeds you can't even see. Yet we're still as fuck. Yet you believe we're spinning.
Yes, because there is also
Max,
an
screenshot that. You got to screenshot that.
yeah. There's also an evolutionary imperative for us not to feel any of that motion. For
Yeah.
example, Mr. Eddie, when you put on your own perfume, after a while, you don't smell your own perfume on yourself unless you actually like grab your
Exactly, like-
clothes and you put it up close. Why is that? It's because our brains tend to start to disregard constant stimuli. So from the moment we're born, we are traveling at those crazy speeds, and there wouldn't be any need for us to actually detect those.
Yeah,
It wouldn't make any sense because it doesn't really affect our day-to-day lives, and we're not specialized equipment like an interferometer to be able to detect that kind of motion. It wouldn't be advantageous for us to do that. And also, even if we did, our brain usually turns off constant stimuli, like with the perfume. So yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous.
600,000 miles an hour. You believe that?
All right, so let me raise this. It is like an airplane when you're flying along at 600 miles an hour.
I'm talking about spinning.
I know, let me-
When the plane starts spinning, do you feel it?
Let
When
me
the plane
talk. I
starts
know.
spinning, do you feel it?
Flat Earth, it's amazing. We're really.
yeah, I know. Flat Earth is amazing.
yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
breaking the chains here.
I cracked them.
You cracked me. It's all over. So you're telling me that the communist Chinese and the Russians and the U.S. it's all staged.
Yeah.
They're all covering up.
Yes.
They're all covering up.
They know part of controlling your masses. They want to steal
Divide and
money.
conquer.
Steal a tax money. It's easy. It's all
NASA
about
gets
stealing tax money.
$80
So you
million
gotta have
a
space
day,
station.
Alex.
Yeah,
80 million.
You gotta do tax money. They just
You
issue
gotta
the
have a
money.
space program.
We talk. It's okay.
Space program to launder money.
They-
Space program.
Oh, Bravo, Eddie Bravo is just like roid raging, like I've seen
Oh my god.
people are on their 3rd gram of cocaine that are less hyper than this guy.
Or to
They
launder money.
print the money. Why do they need to launder it?
You're right. They're just taking it from us.
All right,
Yeah,
guys. This
idiot.
is really great. Andy, give us your flat Earth hypothesis.
I think Trump is a flat earther secretly.
Oh my God, no! What a moron!
I mean, Trump set up Space Force, so that's
Trump was buddies with Elon.
yeah. But their breakup was pretty painful.
Yes,
So.
they're breaking up. Yeah, here. They always say this. It's like, why does the Earth look different in every
Yeah,
picture of
I know that
Earth
there was
from
a fun-
space? It's
I know
like,
there was a
dude, that's exactly how that works.
I know there was a flat earther who made the prediction that Trump will announce on the 50th anniversary of the moon landing that NASA was fake.
Yeah, of course.
And that just
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Any day now. Any day now. Yeah.
Well, then,
How about that? And so is Donald Trump Jr.
I think the Earth is actually drawn from
Obama knows. Obama said talked about flat Earth 8 times during his
Tell me
presidential
about it.
speeches. In his speeches, he says we don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society because that's where they want you to go. That's where they strawman us.
Yeah,
right?
the flat earth society.
They throw me.
oh yeah, real flat earthers, as they consider themselves, hate
Yeah.
the Flat Earth Society
Fuck.
because the Flat Earth Society is the one that pushes the fact that the Earth is moving up at 9.8 meters per second, and they hate that.
Yeah. I mean,
Because-
that explanation at least is unfalsifiable. Well, somewhat. It's
Oh no,
stupid,
it
but
would be falsifiable at some point when if you
yeah,
like,
no,
the
I
thing with the
didn't mean
stars.
that. Sorry, I didn't mean unfalsifiable. I mean that it makes a little bit more sense than what these guys say, that it's just electrostatics,
Or
because
density.
that would never work. Yeah.
Or density, yeah.
At least they accept, yes, okay, we have this effect, 9.8 meters per second. Okay, what do we can't accept gravity? What do? We raise the ground. Makes more sense than anything Dave says.
Society is fake.
Yeah, because they want you to go there, because you go there, you spend 5 minutes there, you'll never look at flat Earth again.
Exactly.
No flat Earther believes any of that. No flat Earther, there it is, right there.
No flat earther believes that. No
is-
flat earther
that is
believes
two
that.
fake models. That the heliocentric fake
What do they
model.
believe?
We believe that we are the foundation of the universe. That's the best way we have it.
Here, Alex, check this out. Check this out. If you know,
I gotta go to break. I get it. All that matters is flat Earth. I understand.
It does. That's
It's
actually
the foundation
truth.
of all the.
No, it must be easy.
That's the biggest lie of all.
It's
That's
like
the biggest
juju.
lie of
Maybe
all.
Alex Jones having enough of this.
Oh my
I can
god.
Alex Jones is probably thinking, "Fuck, I regret hiring these two. I could have talked. I
Yes.
could have just monologued."
On flatearthdave.com. Watch those videos and make up your own mind. Don't believe anything I say.
Yes,
Don't
that
believe what I
is
say. Don't
that
believe
is
what
a
I say.
great-
But only watch my videos.
a great general rule. Don't believe anything Derp says ever. Yes, that is correct. That is a
I love
good
how it says,
default
"Don't believe
route.
anything I say, but please watch my videos and my videos only."
No. I was just talking in general.
Yeah,
If-
that's a good one.
When Dave tells you don't believe anything I say, that is a literal statement. It's just
Yeah, that's a great
do
rule to
that
follow.
all the time for everything he
Yeah.
says, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I gotta break. You're cardiovascular.
No, freaking no.
No, I'm not
Okay.
interested in taking your
$1 million?
pills.
I love that he.
Only 85 million. Dude, we'll take 85 million out the door. Sandy Hook families offer to settle Alex Jones 1.5 billion legal debt for a minimum 85 million. Give us 85 million.
So satisfying that he got absolutely fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
For that. So
Yeah.
there you go.
We're good. Hilarious. Because they know they're not getting shit. They know they're not getting shit,
That's
right?
hilarious.
They know they're not getting
Is
Is
shit.
Alex
guys,
Jones
guys,
just
please.
admitting to not? Is Alex Jones just admitted live that he's going to defy a court order?
Uh,
I think he just
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
That's
Right?
hilarious.
They know they're not getting shit.
Guys, please. All right. Okay, let's go to the next.
Your producer asked.
He doesn't want to get sued again.
No, I asked them.
Go for it.
yeah.
So, but let's go back.
Hold on. David sent me something. Give me just a sec. Where are we? Here we go. Oh. Yeah, he already looked like that, even as a baby. That is funny. All right, let's get this done because it's starting to. The
Do that. Let's
derp
take
is starting to
stuff
hurt.
one piece at a time.
Oh yeah.
So there's this big thing I've seen for 10 years on the internet where they claim like, oh, the United States had giant cities all over it. And these buildings you see that are built, even though we can know when they're built, it's on record, the newspapers are built, those don't exist. So there's a new documentary out. You're telling me about it.
Can we see the trailer?
Yeah, we'll play the trailer. And then meanwhile, I've got like family diaries from 200 years ago with describing fighting the Indians, all this stuff. But you guys are saying there's like Metropolis is right where we're at.
We repopulated the Earth. All of these cities were here, and then
It's like Westworld.
repopulated.
Oh my God, they're so idiotic. Like he's telling you he has family like records going back to the inception of the U.S. and they talk about how they built that shit that wasn't there.
Oh,
And that-
this is the worst. This is the most derp. This
We
section.
started like we came to this place. There was nothing. We built some shit, and then those things were there. So
Like horses and buggies next to these giant buildings.
Horse
Watch
and buggy
Old World Order.
technology.
You can find it at flatearthdave.com. There's a big banner. Just click it. It will change your life.
Okay, great. And it's just boom. Like, it's just boom.
spoiler alert, it won't.
The United States was one giant city. None of the family diaries are right. None of the people passing information on. There was nothing here. It's
No,
pure
that's
cities.
not all or none
It's
attitude.
pure cities.
There's lots of truth.
No. None of these buildings were built.
here.
They were built thousands of years ago. Okay, so let's play the trailer. Here it is. Here we go. This is total. Hibbler.
There's a lot of
Oh my God, Hibbler, that guy is. Oh,
I think
he's
Sean
so
Hibbler.
dumb.
Is he the guy that thinks that the Devil's Tower is a massive tree?
I have no idea.
Oh no, Sean
No, but
Hibbler.
He's the one
I
that
think
made the Level with Me documentaries.
Architecture
Yeah.
in the world today on every continent of buildings that are much, much larger than you would think people of our height would build.
Cities in America that look as though they were constructed in medieval Europe.
The outside's incredible, but the inside is built like a palace.
I'm not sure if there were even any schools of architecture back then.
How did they know how to do
They
this?
copy
We're at the pinnacle of our civilization now. This is the best it gets. The best we've ever done. Look at the quality of these walls.
Now you'll go to a neighborhood and
Yeah, because we don't build things to last. We just build them so we have something standing there and people can move in. But the things that are built to last, those things are okay.
every home looks the same.
Had we known we're going backwards, everyone would be pissed.
As an architect of 20 years, I like to look at a building as telling its own story. I like to say that stones don't lie.
I get schizophrenics are not making movies. It's good.
It was built in a year.
The history that we've been told is a lie.
You love it. I would have.
I'm glad you rejected the system.
Make something so massive.
Oh, Dumbo Jamar. He's so dumb.
Wait, there's Lord Jamar's here?
Yes, that's Lord Jamar. He's so
Oh
dumb.
my. Oh, he
How did they build that beautiful
building? Was that building here longer?
I feel like the building was here already.
What was actually in the towers? What kind of technology was up there?
These buildings were built by the prior civilization. A beautiful, easy, graceful method of travel flushed down the drains.
No more airships.
And they have to lie to us about it. They had to write.
I mean, airships are not that great, really.
Yeah, they're quite slow, if I remember.
They're slow. They don't have too much room. They're like planes are better, way better.
The storybooks. We learned about one fire, the Chicago Great Fire.
There were fires in every major city.
Burned to the ground.
It's impossible for any stone building to be burning down.
I mean, you know, they also have other flammable stuff, right? And the mortar. The thing with stone buildings is when the other stuff, you know, your table catches on fire, and that kind of crackles up the mortar, so the stones get unstuck, and that's how stone buildings go down due to fire.
Oh yeah, stone buildings never burn. Oh my god.
It must have been.
Oh
This
my god.
literally been a cover up of history more than one way.
So the paradox is the system's lying, so now we believe nothing.
No, the system is not lying. They're telling the truth. They're telling
Stone
the truth about
buildings
everything.
never burn. Stone buildings are full of tapestries, full of wood girders. They burn to the fucking ground, Eddie.
Stone. So what temperature do does stone melt?
When the girders collapse, it falls apart.
The stone girders?
What? So stone.
Oh, there's wood
stone,
girders in those.
Stone melts with fire.
You guys, let me say something.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Like stone melts. I mean, have you never seen lava?
Yeah,
not that a fire will create, but yes. I mean, technically, stone melts. Yes.
No.
No, I'm glad we're doing this because this is complete mental illness. I have the
Yes,
Yeah.
100% correct. This is complete mental illness.
family diaries of my family in Virginia and in Georgia and in Tennessee and Alabama coming and getting Mexican land grants. My dad has in a safe 200-year-old, 170-year-old Mexican land grants. There was nothing here. We had to fight the Apaches or the Comanches to literally build this. There was.
Yeah, I like how he's so unapologetic. He's like, yeah, we had to exterminate the Indians, but
Yeah.
it gets. I mean, I agree with him in the point that he's trying to make. It is a little bit of colonistic, let's say.
Nothing here. And then you sit there and say, because architecture used to be more beautiful, which is true, that it was built. And then you say airships were around for thousands of years during the break. That's crazy. No, airships, because they didn't have enough helium, they were full of hydrogen. When the Hindenburg blew up, they were too slow, so airplanes took it over. Are you saying airplanes are fake?
Airplanes are fake.
Who says that?
Is that what you're asking?
No, you told me during the break they're a scam.
Straw man?
No,
Straw man.
the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers story is hilarious.
He asked you a question. Are airplanes fake too? Because you were talking about airships and planes are better. So he's asked you like a question cannot be a straw man because he asked you a plain question, like are planes fake? So that's not a straw man. You have the option of saying yes or no. But these idiots would tell people
Yeah.
that planes don't use fuel, for
Oh
example.
my god, that's the dumbest of the dumb.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Don't tell me. Jesus Christ. Guys, please. I mean, just
So the building,
are you saying the U.S. Capitol is 1,000 years old? Tell me what buildings are fake and who built them?
we don't know. I'm not making any claims. We can show you though.
I'm not making any claims.
Claims. Yes.
Except the very specific claim that the Earth is flat and that those buildings are from an
right.
ancient civilization that go wiped and hidden. Except all of those claims, I'm not making claims.
They said this building was built in 1850, and there's a picture of it in 1790 with a 100-year.
Dave. When was photography invented?
Yeah.
In 1790, that we didn't even have photographs. The first photograph was taken in 1826. So
yeah.
So did you lie again?
Oh, of course. He did.
So
yeah.
like, how do they just throw out dates and stuff like without even checking
Growth on it.
So that somebody made a Photoshop?
Oh, everything's Photoshop now, right?
No, it's on record. They built it in a swamp there. They built the U.S. Capitol. It's on record.
Besides Old World Order, there's a channel called My Lunch.
Oh my God, a channel. How old is the Empire State Building?
I have no idea.
Oh, you're just saying it's all built by somebody else, but it's not.
There's pictures and videos of airships.
Okay, are you saying the Taj Mahal? Tell me right now which buildings were built before.
I don't know.
That's how you you unbutton these morons. Just ask them very specific questions.
Ask them very basic. A very small scrutiny, and it all falls apart.
Yeah, and very tight, very questions that don't lend themselves for waffling, and that's it.
Like, yes or no questions.
Who built the Taj Mahal? It's like, yeah, you know that we have a bunch of records from the Hindu people about the building of the Taj Mahal, right? And the capital, and etc., etc.
I make no claims other than the story that they tell us doesn't line up. There are videos of giant airships connecting to the Empire State Building, to the Eiffel Tower, to other towers.
There are videos of Donald Trump eating shit. Fake.
Okay, so they're fake?
Dude, we built North America. They built in the Renaissance, and before that, the big cathedrals that are gorgeous. The fact we're not caring as craftsmen and not and with air conditioning.
Right. That is a good point. It's like, yeah, before those things were more of considered for the craft. Now we kind of don't have time to consider, to put the same kind of emphasis on the design. We base it more off on functionality and safety rather than just making beautiful stuff. But we still make beautiful buildings in other senses. So this is just absolutely stupid.
Made buildings big and square to cool them.
Here's what I say. Go watch these videos, watch these movies, and make up your own mind. Don't just listen to us because we're just talking about stuff here. I don't have all the facts. I don't make any claims. Watch these videos and figure it out.
You don't have all the facts. I agree. You don't have any facts.
What he's saying is don't listen to me now, but listen to a recording of me from before.
Yeah, Dave, you don't have all the facts and you make a bunch of claims. And
yes, none of the facts. Let's just get that on the record.
Like a fucking pussy, you dodge the burden of proof of all the claims you make because you're a fucking weasel.
So this is a serious mind virus. I'm going to ask you a question. How do they fire cruise missiles?
This is a serious mind virus. I love that.
From a ship 1,000 miles away, shoot it down somebody's chimney?
Through the ground positioning system. GPS.
It's a ground positioning.
Yeah, because the Earth is spinning and wobbling. You got air. So the Earth is spinning and making all those motions that Eddie was describing before. And somehow a satellite is mirroring all of those in space. How does it do that?
Mathematics.
Yeah. Orbital mechanics, Dumbo. People figured it out. Smart people. You just saying, how does it do that?
Also, he did just lie when he said GPS is the ground positioning system. It's the global positioning system.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's but that's what they do. They call it ground because they say it's in towers. But it works in places where there are no towers. So self-refuted again.
Mathematics. They had the
mathematics.
Numbers, yeah.
Alex, they had
That's so funny.
I can tell that Alex Jones is already regarding booking these two.
I'm going to clip that laugh.
they had the Loran system.
The same way,
Which one?
the,
Give me the equation.
the same way with a cell phone
What's
can
the
encode
equation?
a voice and do that. It's the same. It's
Alex, they
pressure.
had the Loran system here when I was growing up before satellites, and then it did everything that GPS does, and all of a sudden they said, "Oh, we got satellites in the sky now," and they just put a graphic overlay over it with cartoons.
Bull, you're lying.
Bullshit.
The Lorentz transformations are required because of the relativistic effect of satellites going that fast. So in order to make the GPS accurate, we need to do those corrections because relativity is true. So another self-refuting argument, Dave.
Yep.
And of course, you lied.
Yeah,
and that's it. And they call it, it's all done by satellites. It's not done by satellites. Satellites, if you actually look at it.
Nuclear weapons aren't real. All the buildings we see, we didn't build.
All the buildings, we said that.
Yes.
We say that? All
Yes, it's all fake and gay.
Yeah.
the buildings?
No, I'm saying what buildings were built by somebody else.
You said we just.
No. You're saying nothing was. Tell me what buildings were built when and by who.
Well, I don't remember them off the top of my head, but go watch that film. All the information's been done for you. It's all been organized.
Oh, I've seen the photos where it says a cathedral is really 20 stories deep and there's really something under it.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Go look.
How is that so
They're
crazy?
finding stuff now in construction sites.
They sued you for $1 trillion, and you're defending that system?
Yeah.
No, I get it. Because the system's lying doesn't mean whatever we make up is real.
You don't think?
Right. And Alex Jones, he's right on that. Even though you might be a conspiracy nutter, there are some things which cannot be hidden because you cannot hide that a building was built because the building was not there. You had a work site and then there was a building there. So that leaves records. People wrote on journals and talked on the radio and wrote and made drawings and this and that. So there are things which you just cannot hide like that.
You don't think we know that? You don't think you're telling me something? Oh my God!
Hey Eddie,
I just figured it out.
Let's keep going here.
Big Fish says, credit to Alex Jones for actually pushing back against Dave more than anyone else does. Yes. Because after Dave doesn't debate, as we all know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, he's done one debate. He did one debate with Professor Dave where he absolutely humiliated himself and said that spectroscopy needs a container.
Correct.
But my favorite part of that debate was where he said, where Dave absolutely wrote him, goes, "Oh, let's move on."
Let me pull this up. 1 second. There we go.
Wait, what are we watching?
We have a guy that wants to debunk flat Earth dive about the round, the flat Earth. Do you guys want him to join?
I'm not interested in talking. I never talk to them. They're a waste. They're a waste of energy. You can talk to them all you want. You should talk to them. You got have them on.
I would like to see somebody.
Watch. There's hundreds of debates with really good flat earthers talking to these guys, and the arguments, it just goes nowhere. We've been doing it for years, and we're literally, it's not worth talking to them. Now they could say the same to us. Feel free.
Don't. Yeah, we do say there's no point in talking to you because you're all idiots.
Talk to anyone that you want. It's a free world. I choose not to talk to satanic trolls.
Satanic trolls. And who is it that comes along? Ta-da-da-da-da. Oh, well, look at that! And then we got MC Toon on a little bit later here. Yeah, we got MC Toon a little bit later. Yeah.
Is that Apollos? No, who's the guy on the bottom right?
No, these are some guys from a very small crypto channel from Portugal.
We see
so
too far.
just because they have
we see too far
communications relay systems on blimps, they've never denied that. They banned blimps, they didn't. There are also satellites that are 20,000 miles away.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
How do they
they're synchronous, they're geosynchronous.
How do they mirror all? The Earth is orbiting, chasing, and spinning. How do they stay geosynchronous? How does that one satellite?
Because that is exactly how you go fast enough. There is, depending on your altitude, there is a number of speed that will cause you to stay relative to the same place of Earth. So you just have to do the math and calculate, okay, at this, let's say at 1,000 miles in the air, like 1,000 miles altitude in space, into space, the speed for you to match the rotation of the Earth has to be X, and you resolve the equation, and then you put a satellite in that specific region, and it will stay there. It's not really hard. For example, if someone spins in place, like I spin in my swivel chair, and we make a big circle, a perimeter around me, let's say 2 meters away, and you have to spin to try and match so that we stay face to face, you will have to actually run faster. And this is like simple stuff that we can easily demonstrate with 2 people and you know, some turns. This is like very easily demonstrable basic stuff. It's kind of the same thing that we talked about with the 2 points on a circle or on a tire or something like that. This is just basic descriptions of motion. It's not that complicated, Dave.
Stay over the Earth while the Earth is curving through space at crazy speeds in 4 different directions.
Because it locks into gravity in one spot.
It locks into gravity.
Same reason the moon is
not gravity. Einsteinian gravity or Newtonian gravity?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, the copium.
Oh,
which one?
Like,
it was expanded.
Einsteinian and Newtonian.
So
Both,
the
it's
bending
just
and warping
gravity.
space-time is whole.
Yeah.
It's just both. You can use Einsteinian gravity on Earth and you'll get the same result. Like
yeah, this is one of the things that they think it's a gotcha. It's like, gotcha. Because sometimes they caught someone off guard. Like 5 years ago, they caught someone off guard. And it's like, Einsteinian or Newtonian. And the other person went like, I have no idea. I didn't know there were 2 gravities. And then they go like, yeah, because they brought in Einstein to try and say because idiots.
It's a satellite in space, right? What is the
bending and warping of space-time is that's one of the positives of the whole operation.
Or electrostatic?
No, you just know that
no, electrostatics wouldn't work. You need 20,000 volts on a Van de Graaff generator to float a little piece of styrofoam. So no, it doesn't work.
No.
Public has no scientific knowledge, so you can write fiction and claim, oh yeah, Easter bunnies come out of Santa Claus's ass, and that's how it all works. No, you're saying that a bunch of these.
Oh my! No, you're saying. They're all raging.
Thousands of years ago in North America. And yeah, in Ohio and places, there are a bunch of pyramids, and we know that built by the fucking Aztecs. What I'm saying to you is, no one's denying in Mexico City there isn't a big-ass pyramid. No one's denying in Chichen Itza there isn't. No one's saying that didn't go on. These buildings are on record being built, and you point at them and say, that wasn't built by us. Well, then who built the airplanes? Who built all these new cities? Who built all the systems? Who did? No, we're doing all this.
Alex, there's lots of things on record. You believe everything just because it's on record that it's true?
No, here's an example. I have diaries of my family coming here where there was nothing and building railroads.
You should have copies of that diary right here with all these notes.
Oh, I know. That's like when I'm not mad at Kanye West. He was here a year and a half ago. And I said, look, both my grandfathers were in World War II, the European theater. My dad's dad did his missions. He doubled them. He didn't do 21 missions or 22 missions. He did 40 something. And then he was involved in logistics in Germany. And he said, he wouldn't talk about it, but I asked him to tell me, he said there were dead bodies and millions of dead people everywhere. And we went into death camps and there were.
Well, at least he's not a Holocaust denialist. You got to give him that.
Piles of dead bodies, and we had to literally bulldoze them into giant pits, and everyone was throwing up, and the Germans didn't even know what was happening. It was compartmentalized, and I had Kanye say, your grandfather knows nothing. So you just said,
Yeah, okay. I think we've had enough derp for today. This is too much. All right, let me fix the stage. There we go.
Oh,
StreamYard, yes, please, for fuck's sake, fix your shit. All right, Specks, what you got me into? This was
I'm sorry for suggesting this.
This was an overload of derp.
Yeah,
but it was fun. Oh my. Oh God. When someone said, I think it was Sickness Step, that when Alex Jones is a reasonable one in the room, that is
you're fucked.
That is worrying. Absolutely worrying. Let's see. Next up, Bryce Mitchell. Yes, we'll do that one next. We'll see when. I don't have any other plans for the Saturday. Hold on. Let's see. Monday debate. Put anything up?
No, I think they have a debate on Monday morning.
Monday. Yeah, that's Monday morning. That's Sunday night for us.
Oh
okay,
yeah, I'll be able to watch the debate, but I won't make the after show because I've got uni classes.
We'll have the after show for that on Sunday, and we'll see if we do something tomorrow. I have no idea yet. All right, Specks. Anything you would like to say before we go? And we're going to hand it over to Mike from the Drunk.
Oh, it's MC2 in live. Cool.
No,
Mike
not
Drunk
Debunk Show. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you had a good one, and hope it was as entertaining as I thought it was. And Max, thank you for having me.
You are more than welcome. Eric Key, Master of Ladder, says, "I think we saw someone push back against DITRH." Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have pushed back against him if he would have run away from me like the little bitch he is.
Yeah.
So
I think I have a general rule that there's like the most pussy thing a fluff can do is refuse to debate on modern day debates. If you get asked to debate and you refuse, like that's just that's Eric Du bitch. That's Nathan Oakley because he can't control the show.
Matthew Hakim.
Oh no, Matthew Hakim's banned. He's banned from modern day debate, so not him. He can't go on.
What do you mean?
Just read. I don't want to mention what he did live because it's But if you read his Fluff Wiki intro, he's banned apparently.
Well, that's weird because he was with FTFE, and the last
unless James let him back on, but according to the Fluff Wiki,
the last Flatters debate, I was talking with Ryan, and Ryan and I were both teasing Hakim to debate me on MDD, and Hakim didn't want to do it.
So maybe that's
I don't know.
But maybe that's been relaxed. Or at least he got kicked from he got kicked from a debate. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago already.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he got kicked. He didn't get banned.
He got kicked. I know that because he said some very nasty stuff, as they usually do.
Yeah.
So, all right. With that, make sure to do the social things like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner of your street, and just subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel.
All right.
This about the debate Sunday. There's Mark Reed versus Wi-Fi Gospel.
Because Wi-Fi Gospel didn't turn up last time.
I think it was more of a James problem rather than a Wi-Fi Gospel.
Because James lives in Texas, yeah.
I was monitoring Mark Reed, and he got in touch, and Wi-Fi Gospel was ready, but I think it might have been James.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have that debate. So we'll have our typical after show Sunday evening. And Still City, you should do what he says. Subscribe to Yerba Mate Talk. Thank you, everyone. Going to forward you over to Mike from the Drunk Debunk Show, and I'm going to have dinner and go to bed because I'm a bit tired. Thank you, everyone, so much. Take care. Have a good night.